Hey guys, today we will be talking about sectors of circles and arc length of circles. So our learning target is that I will be able to find the area of a sector of a circle, and I will be able to find the length of an arc of a circle. So before we look at sectors and arcs, we want to go over area of a circle and circumference of a circle. So I will get you started, but you need to finish these problems. So we want to find the area of this circle, leaving our answer in terms of pi. So that just means, in terms of pi, just means don't multiply pi. So area formula, as you can see, this is straight from your formula sheet. Area is right here, so that is pi r squared. But if I look at my picture here, I see that 10 is actually the diameter because it goes all the way across. So you need to find what the radius is. And I want you to actually fill this in right now. And then your area formula, you'll have pi, and you need to plug in the radius you got squared. So again, find your radius, which is half of your diameter. Plug it in, and then let me know what your answer is for area. Just like with area, which covers the whole inside of our circle, now we want to look at circumference. So our formula for circumference, again, is over here from our formula sheet. It is C equals 2 pi r. But it looks like, again, we have the diameter is 10. So I need you to fill in your radius. So if it's half of 10, you would do 10 divided by 2. Write that answer right here. And then just plug it into your formula, so 2 pi, and then plug in what you have for radius, and put your answer right here. So again, circumference is the border all the way around our circle. It's kind of like the perimeter of your circle. Alright, now that we have that review done, I want you to slide your paper down, and we are going to look at the area of a sector of a circle. So if you look at this, we've put a pizza pie on your notes because I want you to think of a pizza slice. So if you were going to eat a slice of pizza, like right here, that is a sector of a circle. So we took a slice out of the pizza, and we are going to find the area of just your pizza slice. So if we look at our formula here, we're going to be setting up two proportions so that we can cross multiply, and it's going to be dealing with the part of the sector to the whole of the circle, the area of the sector to the whole area of the circle. So think part over whole will help you remember this. And I just want to point out that the central angle right there, so our central angle is equal to the arc that intersects it. Alright, let's look at this example here. So we want to find the area of the sector, so this slice of the pizza right here. First I need to know the radius, which is given to me as 4. I need my central angle, which looks like is 80. And now I need the area of the whole circle. So again, up from my formula sheet, I know that area is pi r squared. And here my r is 4. So pi times 4 squared is going to give me 16 pi if we leave it in terms of pi. Now we want to plug it all into our formula up here and cross multiply. So I start with my central angle, which is 80, over the whole degrees of the circle, which is 360. And that is equal to the sector area, which I'm looking for, over the area of the whole circle, which is 16 pi. Now that I have that, I can cross multiply. So I'm going to call sector area x. So I have 360x equals 80 times 16 pi, which if you multiply it all out gives you 4021.2. Now we need to solve for x, so divide each side by 360. And you get that your sector area, which we were calling x, is equal to 11.17. And that is your answer. I'm going to let you try the practice problems on area of a sector in class. Let's go ahead and flip it over and talk about arc length. So arc length up here, if we're looking at our pizza, I want you to think about the pizza crust. So think pizza crust. crust for this one. We're thinking of the crust of the pizza. If you look at these two circles, you see that both of their arc measures are 45 degrees. So it's not the arc measure here, but it's the length. How far from here to here? So this deals with circumference, because the circumference of this circle is bigger than this circle. Even though they have the same arc measure, these arc lengths are going to be different. So not arc measure, but length. And this is your formula right here. So if we look at arc length, again, it's part over whole. We need our central angle, which, as we said on the front, is equal to its arc. So the angle of the part we're looking at over the whole circle, 360 degrees, is equal to the arc length, that piece of the pizza crust, over the entire circumference, so all of the crust on the pizza. So let's just do one example together. If we look down here, I want to find the length of AB. So it's the length here. If it said the measure, it would be 60 degrees. But length is asking how far, if you were to have a piece of pizza crust, how long is that pizza crust? So our radius here is 7. My central angle is 60. My circumference, if you look at the front of your paper, you have the formula, is 2 pi r. So 2 times pi times 7, which if you multiply it all out gives you 43.98. Now we need to plug it all into our proportion up here and cross multiply. So my central angle over 360 is going to be 60 over 360 is equal to the arc length over the circumference. So arc length over my circumference, which is 43.98. Now that I have that, I want to cross multiply these. So again, I'm going to call this x just so it's a little bit easier. So I end up with 360 times x equals 60 times 43.98, which gives you 2,638.94. And then if we divide each side by 360, because again I am looking for this x right here, I end up with the arc length, which we were calling x, is equal to 7.33. And since this has all been in inches, our answer is in inches. Alright, great job guys. Thank you for watching.